Alright, and we back. I was trying to get like the lighting to the point where like it's not like a big ass glare looking at them in the background, but I tap it, it get darkness on my face, and but we back. Dang, what I'm about to say. Man, my past weekend, I had a crazy ass weekend, man. I'm gonna tell y'all how I cost myself like $270 just by rushing. Like, it's crazy because like that whole morning, I felt as if I was just trying to like beat time just to get right back to the house because I had errands to run, I had to get me some food and stuff like that. And like it was a Saturday. I ain't had to be back at work till Monday. But like that whole morning, it just felt as if I was behind on time, and like I just needed just to get stuff done just so I can get back to the house and, you know, study, just unwind, chill, relax, you know, just enjoy my damn Saturday. And like, yeah, like just that whole day, you know, and even walking up to the car just to get stuff done, I was telling myself like, dang, I just can't wait just to be done with working and just be done with the 9 to 5 grind to the point where like, you know, I don't always feel compelled that like I gotta just be rushing just to get the shit done just so I can like feel as if I got like some type of control over my life, or like I don't know, like I do got some time to myself, even though I feel as if the time that I have to myself is so fleeting and just not enough, just because like 2 days, you know, it just go by so fast, you know. And it's like, you know, so like when I went to just to go run my errands, you know, I did have like a little bit of rush, and I guess I just wasn't really as present. I know I wasn't as present as I should have been, you know. And you know, it was just a rush. So I went to the gas station, and you know, just did my normal gas station stuff. Got gas, pinned up my car a little bit, and like I was like, oh damn, I forgot to get me some gum at the gas station. So I had you know, I did pretty much lock my car, close the door, and normally I always check my pockets and pull my keys out to make sure I had my keys with me. But I had my house keys in my pocket, so when I patted, I was like, okay, I'm good. Close the door. I was like, I ain't pull it out, so I was like, nah, this ain't it. So long, of course, y'all already probably figured, I like my keys in my car. And like when I did it, it was such a surreal feeling. It was like almost I was in like a dream. Like that whole moment did not feel real at all. Like sometimes I locked my keys in my car and I noticed that it was like really locked. It was like no getting in there. It was just so weird because like it really, like when it happened, everything slowed down. Everything stopped, slowed down. You see my ad just stop in like a moment of time, just because I was like, it didn't seem like I was rushing, but going back to the plan in the back of my head, I really was. It was like, oh, I gotta do this. Even cleaning out my car, it was kind of like a fast pace, even though it seemed like I was doing it slow. But when it happened, it was like, damn, like we really wasn't present in the moment. And I know sometimes like I like to think that I am present more than most people, but yeah, I lost so much. Like I just lost myself so much in that quick little moment of just getting gas. Like it really felt as if I was a whole new person, and like I was in it was like the situation just changed that fast because I was just about to get the gum and go get my food and the rest of my errands done. But then everything changed. Everything had to slow down. And I just had to just, okay, you know, call somebody just to, you know, get my car unlocked. Had to, you know, just figure stuff out. Cause luckily for me, I live close to the gas station, so I just could have walked. It was like a 5-minute walk, 5, 6, 7-minute walk to my house. So you know, it wasn't no big deal. But it was like, okay, should I stay? Should I go back home? Should I chill at this bar? It was just so many things. So like, I had to really slow down and think. And just be like, damn, like how the hell did that happen? I mean, we know how it happened, but it was just a so real feeling, dog. Like just how fast everything happened. Like you think you got everything figured out, you know, got your whole routine down. You know, you just you feel as if you got the day pretty much done already because you know how, you know, you're supposed to go boom, 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 and then, you know, snap of a finger, you know, everything changed. You had to slow down, and I guess like to me, I was just looking at it as life just telling me like, yeah, nigga, like, you know, things could have been worse. You probably could have been really rushing, and you know, probably got in a car accident or, you know, just something crazy, you know. But luckily, it was just like a, you know, a key getting locked in the car. But you know, just telling me, I just took that as life, the universe telling me just to slow down, and you know, you know, it's like, I guess I'm gonna be in this 9 to 5 lifestyle too for like a certain period, but I just can't keep being a slave to it. I feel as if I'm such a slave to the 9 to 5 because so much of my day and my energy is based off that. Even on the weekends, on a fucking weekend, on a Saturday, I'm still giving my energy to a 9 to 5 that I don't even got to deal with till Monday, but just based off being there Monday through Friday, you know what I'm saying, working 9 to 10 hours, being tired as hell in the morning, man, and just feeling as if like Monday through Friday is never enough, you know. This free time right here is never enough because at 3 in the morning I gotta be back up just to get ready for work. You know what I'm saying? Even on Saturday, it's like, yeah, I got this free time, but I want to just, I don't want to run these errands. I don't want to go out and get food right now, but like, of course I got to, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to, you know, hold all this free time to myself. And with me knowing that I gotta, you know, go out to the world and, you know, do that, you know, get some sunlight on the skin. I be feeling as if I'm like not really taking care of myself because I gotta just, you know, do other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And those other stuff not the most demanding. It just, you know, I just feel as if I'm just never gonna be able to get enough rest, enough me time to where I can continue just to pour on myself and, you know, have those moments where I can just chill up myself, you know. And like even like after I end this video, it's gonna be a moment to where I just, you know, don't pay attention to my phone, don't have the TV on, no music or anything like that, and I'm just chilling in my thoughts. But I just, you know, I just should have had that same intent while I was, you know, I mean, I was just pumping gas. Of course, I'm not gonna think like, oh, let me just slow down and just be in this moment and you know. But that was just a lesson that I feel as if I should have just. Well, that was a lesson that I feel as if I should just definitely nurture and honor. That way it don't, you know, be a routine or, you know, a common theme in my life. Like, oh, you forgot your keys, or I hope you did this. Because you wasn't slowing down, or you wasn't just taking the time just to, you know, be in the moment, be like, okay, let me just do this, you know. But, yeah, man, so, fast forward. We got the goddamn keys out the car. Everything cool. Everything is cool, dog. Everything is cool. So now I got my food. And I was passing some little spiritual store before I got my food. So I was like, okay, cool. After I get my food, I'm gonna just come back to this area, check out the store, and you know, see how it is. So I get to the store, and you know, everything good, everything cooling. You know, pay for parking, unfortunately. You know, I was just to get my day back on track. So right when I had you know, parking everything, I got out of the car, locked my door. I locked my keys in my car again. Yes, I did. I locked my keys in my car again, dog. Locked my keys in my car again. I locked my keys in my car again. 2 times within like 2.5 hours, dog. It really wasn't that. I wish I had the timestamp. It on my phone right now, but I swear it was like no later than 3 hours apart. Like, it was so crazy to me. And then I fucked my finger up, like trying to like save the door. It was already locked. Damn it, nigga. It was already locked, man. And so I had to call the lady again. I like, yes, can I get somebody just to open my door? She was like, we just had somebody come and get your car fixed. I said, yeah, I know, man. I'm embarrassed to say that I did it again. It is so crazy saying this, like just telling this story because I'm such a dumbass. It was like, bro, how the hell? Like, I had to have a talk with myself. I was like, bro, what is going on with us? Like, really, like, what is going on with us to the point where we feel as if, like, we just can't check our motherfucking pockets no more. You know, we ain't checking our keys, our hands to make sure our keys, like, what is going on? I was so confused and I was so disappointed in myself yesterday, well, Saturday, because it was like, bro, we don't do this. We always have the same routine. We make sure, bro, if there was a camera that seen me every time I got on my car, you will always see me check my motherfucking hand for the car keys, and I'll double check, triple check. Like, even at my old job, I was telling my coworker, like, yo, hey, bro, you ever got like OCD or PSD, whatever, PTSD from locking your keys in your car? He said, hell yeah. And we were just laughing about that. We always, you know, check to make sure it's in our hands. And the fact that I, you know, didn't do that check twice is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Twice in one day, it's crazy to me. But the lady, luckily she was nice about it. Um, and that's why you should always have manners and just be respectful whenever you talk to people. Cause just cause I was having a bad day doesn't mean like I gotta take it out on somebody else, or just be an asshole just because my dumb ass like my key in my car. You know what I'm saying? So even though I was having a bad day, aggravating day, I still kept my composure. I was still the same, me, still respectful, still just chilling. I was aggravated about chilling though about it. And she was just saying like, okay, well here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna still charge you 120. No, cause the first time it was 150. But she was being nice and gave me 120 this time. And on top of that, she gave me a spare key. So in my opinion, I basically paid for the spare key. That's how I'm gonna look at it. Because I was gonna get one anyway because I guess her husband or somebody else that worked there, I did it the first time and he had told me about the business. So okay, cool, I'm gonna stop there one day. And then when it happened again, she just ended up just giving me the spare key. So it did end up saving me a trip, but you know what I'm saying? It was just so crazy how I did that, dog. Like, so after I did it the second time, I was already in the spiritual store, so I was like, okay, I know I got to chill here for a minute anyway. So then I was really just trying to just gather my thoughts and just weigh out just what was going on with the day. And then like, just kind of like piggyback off the last video about gaslighting myself. I was in there like, okay, well maybe, I'm supposed to be in this store for a minute and really just see what I need to get out of this store. Maybe it might be a book, a crystal, candle. I might meet somebody in here that might change my life about some shit. So I was just trying to be just observant and just in a moment just to see, what spoke to me at that moment. So I wasn't trying to force anything, but I did want to leave out there with something. So I did get like a book just about just about like health and like knowing that you can heal your own body. You don't got to go to a doctor, take medication. Even though sometimes that may be the answer, it's just like that's not the only answer. So it's like, and I did want a book that's Amazon. I did want a book just about like just being able just to do for myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do for myself financially. So why not be able to do for myself herbally or shit, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to say for that word. But just do for myself for all that, taking care of myself, not eating medications, doing the way for like vegetables, fruits, water, fasting. Just little remedies like that. Just being able to be my own doctor and not just be so quick to surround on somebody else. But man, dog, just it was just so crazy how that day happened. It was supposed to be such a smooth day, smooth, chilling day. And boy, it was all that bullshit. It was over by 2:00. All that bullshit happened from 10 to like 1:30. I think I got back in my car at like 1:30. So yeah, by like 1:30, 2:00, I was, already got my key, my second incident unlocked and everything. I was already back on the road. It was just, boy, that second time I did it, boy, that second time really did it for me. Because it's like, bro, how the hell did we do this a second time? Like one time is one thing, it's like accidents happen, shit happen. But 2 times, less than 3 hours ago, gotta do better now. But yeah, that was crazy though, that was crazy now. But, just moving forward, man, I just wanna try to be no longer a slave to this 9-to-5 grind as long as I'm working it. I know it won't be a forever thing for that I am working it, but as long as I am working it, I do want to nurture that side of me that want to be free. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, how sad would it be for me just to, let's say I got to work a 9-to-5 for like another 5 years. How sad would it be for me to be living for the weekend for another 5 years, you know what I'm saying? Still be a slave to the 9-to-5 weekends. The 9-to-5 grind, and not really being able to enjoy these moments to where I could be out in the park, skating, playing basketball, could be at the gym, could be playing the game, could be just doing something that feeds my soul, that makes me happy. But I feel as if like it's taking too much of my energy or my free time that I could be really resting or just chilling in the bed, and just that cheating me, like I feel as if that not being, I know it's not, I'm not being fair to myself in this short life that I live, so I really do want to continue just to slow down and really just take it slow, enjoy every day, not have to live for the weekend, not have to live for 4 to 9, like my hours off my hours off of work. You know, when I am working Monday through Friday, you know, just every day, all right, damn near every day, still pouring into myself to the point where I'm feeding my soul. That way on the weekend, it's like, we probably do just want to chill. We probably don't even feel as if we gotta be so stingy with our free time or our energy, because Monday through Friday, we was already giving ourselves so much positive energy, so much self-love, pouring into ourselves so much, to the point where we got so much free time, energy, just everything is in abundance, because throughout the week we was already doing that for us. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you know, it's kind of like the have empty, half full. You know, kinda. You know, it's just like, is it? I don't think so. I don't know. But I think I said that because I was like using the porn analogy. That's for another video. But yeah, you know, I just don't want to, you know, drain myself Monday through Friday, then Saturday through Sunday, feel as if I gotta, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, feel as if I gotta be stingy with my free time or my energy, because, you know, that's my way of like getting it back, or, you know, just feeling some type of control or some type of happiness, or I don't know. I just don't want to be stingy with I don't want to be stingy with myself to myself, like, if that makes sense. Like, who I am is being stingy with who the person, that the higher version, the higher vibration of ourselves are. I don't know how to put it. You know, I just want to continue to love myself, and I feel as if I'm like half-ass in love with myself, because I feel as if, I don't know, I just feel as if the 9 to 5 takes so much of my energy, man. And it's like, you know, I think it's hard for me to really pour into myself and love myself Monday through Friday, because I'm so fucking tired and drained, and work done took so many hours. So now I got stuff I still gotta do even after work, you know, like study, eat, work out some days. It's just, you know, clean up, goddamn, you know, like, just relax. It just, and those stuff take time. Even fucking washing, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that stuff after work is like a hour and a half type of thing. And I got a 30-minute drive, 40-minute drive after work. It's just so many stuff that even after work, it still needs my time and my attention. And I feel as if, you know, it just takes so much for me, dog. And it's hard for me just to pour into myself and do stuff that I really do want to do, that I would do if I wasn't working, because I feel as if, you know, I ain't got the time to. I don't got enough time to. It was like, bro, okay, if you do that, you're gonna be tired as hell in the morning, because you feel as if you ain't had enough free time. You ain't resting enough because you were too busy out playing basketball and shit. You was out at the fucking mall, or at a bar. I don't know. You know, it's just, I gotta really find like a healthy balance for me to be able to slow down. You know what I'm saying? Really just be able to appreciate every day. And when I do appreciate every day, but when I say appreciate, I mean like appreciate the sun, the wind blowing. You know, seeing people just be humans walking around, man, and not just being like, I gotta relax, I gotta rest. I gotta rest for tomorrow. I gotta be doing. I just want to be free, dog. I know I will be soon. I know it will be. It's gonna happen. But in the meantime, I do want to make sure that I do be more mindful and more caring with myself for like how the week goes and what I do to, you know, just make myself happy, to the point where I don't need to be so stingy. I'll be so fast about what I do, or so strategic about what I do and how I move my time around during the weekends. So yeah, but one thing I did kind of forgot to mention was, like, each time, like the first time I locked my key in my car, when I was walking back to the gas station to get my car, I had seen 444 on license plates. Y'all know I love my 444 now. Y'all know I love my 444. Come on now. And it was crazy how I seen it. It was just so, like, I was like maybe a minute away from the gas station, and I was just looking. I was like, oh, I knew it, dog. I knew it. You know, that just telling me that I just gotta. I was being guided, protected. I was still, you know, I wasn't in no harm, and just knowing that, like, you know, hey, I just gotta take what I can from that lesson. And the second time I got my key locked in my car, yeah, like, I just left the spiritual store. Like, as soon as I pull up God damn. As soon as I pull up the parking lot, maybe I was driving for like a minute, and the car in front of me had like a 444 license plate. You know, like, stuff like that, you just really can't make it up. And I know some people may not believe in or care about the angel numbers, may think that might be like a source of gaslighting, but, you know, I just seen it so many times, and the many times that I've seen it, a lot of times, well, yeah, a lot of times, like I really needed it. Like I was really going through something, like relationship issues. I'm going in between jobs. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy because I just knew like it was just something I really needed to pay attention to. I really need to pay attention to and just honor, not just sweep under the rug. You know what I'm saying? So I really did want to make this video just so I can look back at it in the future and be like, okay, yeah, we was tripping, man. Like, what the hell happened, dog? And I do want to look back on this video and just think to myself, like, dang, like we really did come to that conclusion to where we did slow down a little bit. We did start, going to the park after work, going to the gym more, just nurturing our soul more. Even like I don't play the game during the weekdays. I wait till the weekend for me to play the game. I don't like that. That's how I am. So I do just want to look back on this video and be like, yeah, I'm glad we did start pouring into ourselves more and really just not living for the weekends and just resting and playing and resting. And cause life is just too short. Life's too short. And I hate for myself just to look back and be like, dang, I wasted so many years, so many days, not just enjoying life, not enjoying life at all, dog. Just because we were just so caught up with how much the 9 to 5 had us brainwashed or just drained, tired, just fed up. I don't want to have so many thoughts of me being so ill to myself. So I do want this to be like a turning chapter just for me to slow down, embrace this, just embrace the moments more, man. Embrace a lot more moments. But yeah, I started to feel like I'm starting to ramble a little bit. I feel like this is a long video, so I'm gonna end it right here. So thank y'all for watching.